Hello, my name is Hector Heredia. Welcome to my intellectual property podcast. Today, I want to talk to you about copyright law and the purpose and benefits of it. I'm also here today to give you an example of works that are protected and works that are no longer protected by copyright law and who benefits from each. The main reason for creating copyright law was not only to protect the author's economic interest, but also to encourage art in the community by giving the author exclusive rights and benefits to their works for a limited time. The use of a copywritten work for educational purpose will encourage others to create their own work and receive the same benefits. It will also improve the integrity of others by giving consequences for using the work of other author without permission or recognition to that author. Copyright law gives the author many benefits, including exclusively making profit from their works. This in turn benefits the public because it gives creators an incentive to create and discover new advances. The limited term of which a copyright exists is meant for the author to benefit from his or her labor, thus giving them the incentive to create. The limit also subtracts the possibility of a monopoly. After the copyright expires, the public is free to use the work. Although works can be copywritten for author benefits, and facts and idea are not included in the copyright and are free for public use of any kind. With these, the public benefit from knowledge and new findings without having to worry about infringing on other people's work. When a song is no longer protected under copyright law, it enters the public domain, which means anyone can use the work in his or her own words with no consequences. A work is protected by copyright law for the life of the author or authors plus 70 years after that. One work that has been put into the public domain is the Happy Birthday song. Mildred and Patty Hill wrote this song in 1896. According to Warner Chappell, the song was copywritten in 1935 and then transferred to them. Since then, people have been paying them to use the work in films, movies, cartoons, and such. Recently, a court ruled that the transfer of copyright was in fact invalid and the song was put into the public domain. This song being in the public domain benefits the public because it is a song that is used by many around the world and has become part of many cultures. Before the song was in the public domain, people were paying amounts like $5,000 to be able to use the song. This only benefit Warner Chappell, who were not the original authors of the work. The original authors have benefited from the work and since passed away. Therefore, the work should have entered the public domain years ago. Another work that has entered the public domain is the Mona Lisa painting. Leonardo da Vinci created the painting in the 1500s. Da Vinci passed away in 1519, therefore all his work, including the Mona Lisa, entered the public domain in 1589. During his life and 70 years after his death, Leonardo da Vinci and his family benefited from the copyright benefits for his labor. Because Da Vinci has been dead so many years and already gained all of the possible benefit from this copyright, the public can now benefit from this work as well, preventing the monopoly of sales for his work. One work that is still protected by copyright law is all the works from fictional story of Harry Potter. Harry Potter was first introduced with a book written by author J.K. Rowling in 1997. The copyright still belongs to J.K. Rowling because she is still alive. She also is the main person benefiting from the copyright. J.K. Rowling benefit mostly economically by licensing her character sales for her work like books and plays, and any merchandise or third-party works being sold with any of her characters. After her death, whoever she transferred the copyright to will continue to benefit from it for 70 years. After that, the works will enter the public domain, giving the public the freedom to use the character for their own stories. Another work that is still protected under copyright law is the song Thriller, written by Michael Jackson in 1982. Michael Jackson benefited greatly from this copyright because it is the song that really made him popular. This song has been licensed for use in many movies and TV shows, which in turn made Michael Jackson an excessive amount of money. His family, who is now in charge of his estate, have become the owners of the copyright since his death. They are now the ones who benefit from his copyright the same way that Michael Jackson did. In 2079, Thriller, along with all other works by Michael Jackson, will enter the public domain, making them free to be used by the public. Thank you for watching my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it and found it informative. The more informed we are, the better decisions we make. See you on the next episode of my Intellectual Property Podcast. My name is Hector Heredia. Until next time.